We are at the Emerald Vale Community Center. We've just cleared this place out, and we are on our way to the Botanical Lab to deliver a message to Adelaide and her deserters. Come back to town because he's cutting off their power. Adelaide and her people are camped out in the Botanical Lab north of Edgewater. We are also expecting to find... Oh no, the robots are in the geothermal plant in the northwest portion of the region. Okay, that's a totally different place. I thought they were in the same place, but I was wrong. Alright. Pavlovia. Parvata. Let's go find these deserters. Trip blade. I don't need a trip blade. I'm just boldly walking up the road. There's marauder bodies here. And more side doors to enter. Shh. Anyone in here? Mock apple cider, water, and fish sticks. Ambidextrine. Dervish mist. A bunch of consumables that I will probably never use, because I don't even know how to use them. Somebody else's shack. What happens if I sleep? I don't want to sleep. Resting in a bed is relaxing and moves time forward. In supernova difficulty, you can only rest in your bed on your ship. So it's basically just a time jump. I thought maybe it would heal me more effectively or something, but I guess not. I don't see any obstacles on the way. But I'm going off the beaten path just in case. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Order yours today. Botanical Lab. I see it in the distance. it looks a bit run down. Ooh.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Grace. I don't want any trouble either. I guess Grace Romero is the one who's shooting all these canids. I will put my weapon away to show that I am not a threat.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Yeah, I'm looking for answers. I'm actually looking to just deliver a message, but, Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
You and me both. I'm trying to figure out how to repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Don't tell me you're scared of a few marauders.
I've crossed off my share of marauders. This ain't about them. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
Well, any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Maybe the marauders took her away.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills far as I could tell.
I took out quite a few marauders on the way here. I didn't see any Zoes in there. Any chance you could point me somewhere specific and not just out there?
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Their numbers shrank a bit, 'cause I shot a lot of them. If it's the same ones. Well, Well, how well do you know this Zoe person?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Stefan. You seem so personable. I can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Well, I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot of places.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Okay. I think I have questions about Zoe, but I'm not sure I really do.
I'll tell you what I can.
Never mind, let's change the subject.
What is it?
I'm done. I'll leave you be. I'll take all your canid meat. Well, this place seems nice. Adelaide, I see the quest marker.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, it's kinda nice. Cool. Cool place you got here, Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Whoever modeled this face has never seen an older person in their entire life. Let's see, is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
I'm surprised, you, managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Special fertilizer, huh? Is that made out of human remains? Looks like you've made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why did you, wait, hold on. You guys can fly?
My goodness. Aren't you just charming?
Okay, I guess that's okay. Well, Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
I'm actually here for a part for my ship. But I have to deliver this message. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening, to be honest.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Well, your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Let's say I do help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Alright, I'll consider it. I was thinking about going back to that town and killing everyone in sight. So this kinda lines up with my plans.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I will listen to it as I am shooting down all those workers and cannery factory people. And Spacer's Choice thugs. Oh. I can't steal stuff. So, let's see. You delivered Reed's message, but Adelaide refused to return to Edgewater. Head to the geothermal plant and redirect the power. Adelaide proposed that you divert the geothermal plant's output to the Botanical Lab, depriving Edgewater of power. She also suggested that I go back to the cannery and get the thing from the cannery instead of the geothermal plant or whatever. I figured this is what was going to happen. I was going to have to make an ethical choice. Compost. Huh. Okay. So, employer rights under the Biased Labor Standards Act. Wage determined by merit of your work. Overtime may result in higher pay if the quality of said work is considered exemplary. Your employer has the right to dock your pay should you damage any facilities or equipment. It is your responsibility, not your employer's, to avoid workplace hazards. The Biased Labor Standards Act. You'd think they would have torn those down here in this utopia over here. Terror Ray Biological Overview. Am I gonna see those soon? Man, nobody lets me take stuff around here. Alright, Parvada. Let's see if we can find this geothermal plant. Guess we could talk to some more people. Hey, would you like to be free of the tyranny of Edgewater?
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I was told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
No, I'm not that. But tell me a little bit about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
That sounds ominous. Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
What was that about surprising Zoe? Was it something creepy?
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Alright, hold on. There was something else.
Hey, I got time.
What are you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. Beanies. Magnum. Ranged weapon mod. It's got a Spacer's Choice 5er. Which seems pretty good, actually. But I don't think I can afford it. Considering I only have 551 bits, I can't afford anything. Hey, can you repair stuff? How do I repair? There we go. Thank you. Wow, that cost a lot of money to do those repairs. I wasn't even watching how much it cost. We're broke, Parvati. Where's Zoe's room? Grace doesn't know where Zoe might have gone. She suggested checking the shack where Zoe beds down for any hints at where she might have gone. Stefan said that Zoe kept a journal which should be in her quarters. Stefan revealed that he was looking forward to surprising Zoe with an episode of her favorite serial. Grace said that out of all the people in the camp, Stefan was the one closest to Zoe and might know something about her disappearance. Well, we just talked to him. Okay. Where is Zoe's house? Oh, it's right here. A stranger is in her house. A deserter.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
I thought he was the culprit. Zoe's journal, page 12. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes ma'ams and would you like and others. I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, but I've always hated the cannery and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrena time. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrena time and suddenly you're committing larceny. So she's a thief. Maybe she was arrested. Terror of the Monarch, 12 amazing episodes with Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen, Spencer Woolrich as Chief of the Savages, featuring real monsters from the doomed world. Okay, so I saw the journal entry, but didn't really seem to tell me a whole lot, except that maybe she's on the run. Did I miss something? It just says she left Edgewater. Is there... Ah, there's another one over here. Zoe's journal, page 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take care of the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. I got some adrena time, too. Everybody loves adrena time, even marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of adrena time before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some rizzos. Well, 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 Parvati. She's gone off to join the marauders. One of Zoe's journal entries revealed that she secretly planned to run away and join the marauder camp to the east. Now that you know her location, head to the camp and see if she's okay. Okay, we'll continue this quest while we're on it. Which way? How do I get there? I feel like I've already shot up the camp to the east. I've killed every one of those marauders that she was trying to get with.
Okay, keep him. Here they come!
Uh-oh. Well, that was ugly. There's a lot of them over there. Can't see them. I'm trying to help you, Parvati. Can't get a good shot at him. Ouch. Poke your head out. Whoa, he didn't die. Parvati, don't die. Parvati? Ah, she's still alive. Okay. Well, I sure hope Zoe wasn't friendly with those folks. Looking for more enemies. A vandal. Wow, that was a clean miss. Anybody else? I saw a red mark. Somebody must be inside there.
Who goes? You hiding? You scared? Gonna find you!
Sneak around the back.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Well, we have.
What's that noise? Something there. Come out and play.
Oh, I thought they were in this building. Ooh, a bunch of mech machines and parts. A lot of energy cells. Lots of I'm leaving the light pistol. Okay. I feel like I probably have enough ammo now to use my cool gun. I'm realizing now that my cool bolter gun is like an energy weapon. Uh-oh. Parvati! No! Parvati, get up! Oh, I now see Parvati's health is over there. I didn't realize I didn't even know she had a health bar. I heard Zoe saying something. Zoe, I'm here to rescue you.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Well, I'm pretty confused right now, actually.
Hey, me too. But mostly because I just had my second dose of adrenatime. I am so completely addled right now. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
How are you even alive? Well, actually, I'm impressed. How did you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
So why did you leave the camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the Botanical Labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse? I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, it must be my natural charisma.
You know they're all dead now. Let's talk about something else.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
So I was sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
You know, you should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? You two were friends.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
All right, take care. Don't trip over all the dead bodies of your friends that I just killed. Heartlessly. We did it, Parvati. We saved the day. Ooh, that looks like a mine that I don't want to touch. Yeah, I'm gonna move away from that. I didn't know there were mines in this game. Ooh, a locked chest here in the middle of nowhere. Skin Tough Salve. Dermal Congealer. Hardened armor rating plus 10. Lasts 15 seconds. What is the point of that? Just kind of feels like something I'm never gonna use. Hey, I found Zoe.
What is it?
I talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Pay me a lot. I got a bunch of XP. Can I have a lot of money? Deserter's reputation increased. Deserters are now friendly. I've gained a bolter pistol. I already had a bolter pistol. Well, that's not a lot of money. Fine. Bye. Your reputation with a faction has changed. If enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't kill on sight, leaving for a few days, something, something, something. One of your weapon or armor items is broken, and at minimum effectiveness, you should find a workbench to repair it. Well, where is there a workbench? Well, we'll save that for another time. It's time to take a break. We've rescued Zoe. We found the deserters. Next up, we gotta find the geothermal plant and deal with the robot uprising and other stuff.